If you enjoy deep strategy, smart team building, and challenging tactical battles, this video highlights 10 outstanding mobile RPGs that reward carefully planning over quick reflex. From captivating stories to strategic combat and hero progression, these are the must-play tactical adventure every RPG fan should experience. Top 10 best turn-based tactical RPGs on mobile. Tactical turn-based gacha RPG games. We have a new Facebook fans page now. The name is GameMobile HDgraphic. Besides on YouTube, we will give an update on Facebook as well. A lot of amazing top list games will show up every day, so please check this out now. The link on the description and pinned comment. Seren first, this anime turn-based RPG is really insane. I love the art style, how futuristic the concept look. The character creation has a mechanic and robotic base, making the hero's appearance look so dynamic. But wait, after you see how impressive the combat battle is, then you will amaze and really want to play it now. Absolutely one of the best tactical SRPG on mobile now. We will lead one squad with a different roleplay like a tanker, DPS, and support. The new character can be earned through a gacha. The combat itself will run in a grid base where the position is always the first priority aspect we should be concerned about. With a resonance form features, making the hero can transform the character to boost the power and skill significantly. Some element mechanism will take a very crucial to make a new strategy and tactical, like we can make a trap using the obstacle, and these all elements will give a huge advantage with us as long as we know how the pattern is. Seriously, the visualization and how the quality is really top-notch. With the great cinematic scenes and impressive details will create a spectacular combat effect. Seren first is the best new tactic RPGs on mobile. Win Fantasy Nexus. This anime turn-based game is getting so much attention from the player. Unfortunately, we are still waiting for it to release globally, because I only played it on the beta testing twice and I was totally satisfied with the gameplay at all. Even the character appearance looks so charming because of the anime visuals. This is a new brand of the anime fantasy that everyone should notice if this game exists. The game has a basic system that we call with rep, or real action points. This indicator will become the main indication of a player to move, attacking, and releasing the skill. You can make more moves as long as the rep is still available. Build your own favorite teammate by collecting a new hero through gacha and storyline progress. The difference of the field age will make an advantage as well, while the terrain effect will make a difference in tactic. The skill visual is really incredible, especially when we launch the ultimate skill. It has a story-driven base that focuses on the female characters whose name is Mira, to reclaim Esther's scripture from the monster. Overall, the ambience looks so bright in color and the atmosphere has more grassy land, which will make your eyes get spoiled. Best turn-based tactical RPG games on mobile. Final Fantasy Tactics WotL. I am sure everyone will agree with me if I say this game one of the best tactical RPG games in history. This game was the pioneer and a legend of a tactical game that will be on the same level of a Tactic Ogre. Square Enix company always make a top tier with a great storyline, deep characters introduction, and sub-story of a political and also a war that will drive a huge scale of war between a kingdom. The storyline is a AAA level that starts from a world that we call with Ivalice. Until now, the gameplay is still becoming one of the best from any tactic JRPG right now, with an isometric perspective where the position, direction, and the elevate place will give a huge impact to the damage result at the end. We will control the entire party with different classes that will determine a different playstyle and play role, a knight, monk, archer, and many more. Just to let you know, it's a premium game, but I will rate if this game has a 10 out of 10 scores. A perfect example of the tactic RPG game on mobile. Neo Artifact. This game is just released globally on mobile platform, and I love to see how cute the character appearance looks. It seems so fun and cute with a chibi looks. We will become a curator who tries to lead the artifactors, which is a legendary artifact becoming a lively characters who try to face a mysterious phenomenon. that's called with distortions. We can get the hero through the gacha, even though on the first try we'll get a free legendary and rare hero as a guarantee for the newbie players. In combat, the mechanism is quite simple. We just need to create an effective strategy by understanding the active and passive skill. The game is set in a modern world where we can find a city, capital city, and find out about a distortion that will threaten the stability of the world. It has a lot of PvE content we can do daily, and our main daily routine tasks to earn a certain amount of free diamonds through the achievement point. Best turn-based tactical RPG on mobile. Mecharashi. This game suddenly comes with a very different concept with the other tactical game RPG on mobile. Can you see how they successfully make a different game's concept? It's about a war between a robotic who's trying to conquer the world. We can do a deep customization of the robotic form and it will adjust the attributes power. The game is a turn-based tactical combat. We need to maintain the hero's weapon as the main strategy to win the combat or even to raise the winning chance. The gun for a long-range combat and also a melee weapon is available to use. Switch the body, arm, and leg. That will be the main factor to determine your gameplay. We will control a squad that consists of a pilot and also a mecha. They will have their own specialty. In battle, we should always try to use the advantage of the terrain system. Covering your main hero behind it or making a distance to the enemy's robot will significantly raise your winning rate. Best realistic tactical turn-based RPG game on mobile. Wargroove 2 Pocket Edition is a brand new tactical RPG featuring a turn-based combat system. The gameplay takes place on a grid-based battlefield where every hero has their own movement range and unique abilities. Each commander also has a powerful ultimate skill called Groove, which can completely turn the tide of battle when you are at a disadvantage. You will recruit a wide variety of heroes and units, including archer, knight, mage, and dragons, allowing you to build the perfect team and create different battle strategies. Overall, I absolutely love the visual. The pixel art style looks so stunning. With impressive animation and beautifully detailed environment, it's honestly incredible. Just so you know, this game is available on multi-platform, including Nintendo Switch and mobile devices. It's a premium title, but in my opinion, it's definitely worth the price. Annulus is a new brand dark fantasy tactical turn-based RPG, where the player will get a medieval experience in a novice's world. The main combat gameplay is a turn-based on a grid element, so the strategy, positioning, and also the synergy between the hero will take a very crucial keys to victory. Along the game, different races can be recruited such as mercenary, human, elf, and orc. Develop your team through the equipment and also the resources are really important to collect through the daily reward. Once you have leveling the hero's level, then the new attribute and the skill will be unlocked. The main point is we need to take advantage of a different condition, like a day or night cycle, vegetation, or weather. It will create a certain effect on your gameplay results at the end. Horizon Walker. This game should get more attention from the other players because the tactical style is quite different within the other tactics of the RPG we know. It's not moved by a grid, but the player points a direction into a certain area. But surely every hero has a different distance to move. The game has an anime art style with a gacha based system. With an action point or AP, the player needs to maintain the AP to manage the tactical position. So an action point is the main indicator to move, attack, and also use a skill. We need to maintain the AP. Once we run out of it, then we can't do any single action, which is really important. In the battlefield, we always focus on attacking the enemy from behind to deal extra damage rather than we stab the enemy from in front. The counterattack and also any combination attack will create a massive damage. Follow the story of the humanity to fight against the Forsaken Gods in a dark fantasy that's filled with the monster. Top RPG tactic games on mobile. Sword of Convallaria. I'm a big fan of pixel art game, especially a tactical base, because I grew up on the Final Fantasy Tactic era, and I'm sure everyone knows that game, especially have mentioned it on the previous list. But on the Sword of Convallaria, it looks way more complex. The gameplay is way more interesting because a lot of terrain obstacle will help us to finish the game even faster and more effective or efficient, as long as you understand how it works. The game's visualization is top tier. There is no mobile turn-based game that can stand against it. Even the developer keep updating the game continuously. If you see how detailed and dynamic the cinematic scenes, then you will easily fall in love to this tactical RPG. Jojo, Bizarre Adventures Oradora Overdrive. Finally, we have a new tactical game that just released on mobile, but the game is on development right now and only released on a certain country, which is it needs a special access. The game's visual represents a 3D character model where the player will easily remind it as the actual anime series. Just to let you know, this game is supported from the anime sequel. So if you are a fan of Jojo Bizarre, then you will love to see it on mobile platform. All of the skills showcase is well on represent the exact skill, which is I will rate 10 out of 10. Remember to like this video and see you on the next list. Thanks.